Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Courtney Phelps and Cedric Phelps. Mr. and Mrs. Phelps, you have been married for 11 years and have 2 children between you. Mrs. Phelps, I understand that you have some health issues that have impacted you and your marriage greatly. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that, your marriage, and why you've brought Mr. Phelps here today?
Yes, Your Honor. I brought Mr. Phelps here today is because we've been married for a while now, and I feel like that I have a disease called sarcoidosis uveitis. And Cedric is not like emotional and mentally there for me with my disability I have. I'm legally blind, and I had 16 surgeries, and the last 4 he hasn't been there for me.
He didn't come to the hospital?
No, ma'am. He didn't even acknowledge that I was having the surgeries on that day, and I remind him like a week's ahead, and he doesn't show up. He didn't show up for the last 4. It hurted me bad. I needed him there for me.
Let me talk to Mr. Phelps for a second. Mr. Phelps, is that accurate, first of all?
It's pretty much accurate.
Case over. Case dismissed, bro. You ain't hear how she said it. What she say? And he ain't come to the hospital? Yeah, bro. This case over. He checked out on her. I get it. You done been to the last 12. You missed the last 4. I've never been in that situation. I can't sit up here and say what I would or what I wouldn't do. But what I can say is, bro, she ain't been in that situation either. It's a new situation for boys. It's a new situation for everybody. Can't nobody predict that. Can't nobody pronounce that. I couldn't say what she said again. I wouldn't be able to do it. So it's new for everybody, bro. And like I said, I never been in that situation. So I can't say, oh, I would have been, make sure I hit all on whatever. I would have tried my damnedest, my damn hardest. And yeah, bro. But I'm like, life gonna change. That's just how life go. But ain't that the point of getting married? Ain't that why we got married? I'm like, we supposed to go through all of this shit together. At least I know. Yeah, you right there, bro. We supposed to go through all of this together. Ride the waves together, holding hands. Y'all up under, holding fins. We holding fins, riding the waves of life together, bro. He checked out on it, and he about to lose. He about to lose this one.
I was doing a lot of studying, and I found out that it wasn't going to work out. The hospitals.
You've done a lot of studying, and you found out what wasn't going to work out.
The hospitals wasn't going to fix it. They can't fix it. You have to fix it yourself, and she wasn't listening at the time, and I just didn't want to be in there watching.
So you Googled her problem and decided that the physicians who had gone through college and medical school and internship and residency and specialization and board certification, you knew more than they did.
Yeah, I feel like I did.
Really? How much Googling did you do?
Did a lot.
You did a lot?
I'm not ashamed to Google. To research.
Yeah. But they study for years.
They get paid to treat you, not cure you.
Okay, so you think that they were just trying to treat her and not cure her?
Because that's the reason why her eyes got bad. When she first started going, she could see a lot of things. But as she kept going, it never got right.
Well, now, Ms. Phelps, do you believe that they did accelerate the loss of your eyesight, or do you think that it was simply the course of the disease?
I feel like it was simply the disease. I mean, when I did go through my surgeries and stuff, I mean, it's a healing process that Cedric needs to understand that I have to go through when I go through surgery. So, I mean, during the healing process, that's probably why he feel like, you going through the surgery, so okay, you still see, bam. But it's a process you have to go through.
Have the 16 surgeries helped?
No, ma'am. The disease I have, it attacks all organs.
Right.
And it mainly affected my eyes. I mean, it helped me keep certain inflammations down in my body. So I feel like it did help me, though.
You say he hadn't showed up and support you. The hospital thing was just one example. Can you give me other examples?
Okay, one example. I was rushing to get dressed for a doctor's appointment I had, and I needed to find my toothbrush that was moved in the bathroom. And I asked Cedric to come in and help me, and all he did was stood at the door, tell me, oh, okay, it's over there on the left-hand corner. and didn't come back in, left me in there to feel all around, knocking everything down. And it's just, I feel like he's not there for my emotions when I'm like down and I'm crying about my disability. He doesn't comfort me.
How do you deal with that, bro? How does anybody deal with that, bro? Honestly, I don't even know it ain't even who right or wrong. You can't plan this shit, bro. You can't plan for nothing like this, bro. Imagine waking up. She not over 40, bro. What the fuck? It ain't no age. It ain't no, like, bro, you just can't plan for stuff like this. You can't make a plan for it. So it's going to happen, or it might not happen. Okay, fine, cool. But in that situation, it did happen. You got to roll from there. But, like, man, god damn, bro. Can you imagine waking up one day and then your vid, like, slowly going away, slowly blurring, and then it's, like, to the point where you cannot see? When you can't see anything at all, bro, no age, it ain't, oh, you gotta wait till you 50, wait till you 60. None of that, bro. None of that. I'm talking about tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow. That's wild to me, man. Cherish your life. Try to do whatever make you happy. Fuck what everybody else said, what anybody else think. Do what make you happy. Treat yourself. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Treat your family. Love your family. Family first. I learned that. Well, I knew that, but it was yeah, y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. Do it. Do it, bro, because this is life. You can't plan for nothing like this, bro.
Mr. Phelps, are you there for her emotionally?
She's emotional, and I'm not reactive like that. I try to get her to remember, like, she don't even want to learn the Braille system. She's don't believe in being too organized, so I'm trying to want her to be organized. Half of it's not because she can't see, it's because she's just not an organized person, and having that disability, she needs to be more.
So I think what you're saying is she needs to be more proactive. Yes, she has lost her sight, but she needs to do more things to allow her to function normally, like to learn Braille.
If I'm gone, if anything happens to me,
what is she gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask about that, but then I'm gonna ask about the emotional support. Ms. Phelps, he says you don't do enough to make your circumstances as good as they could be despite what's going on. What is your response to that?
I feel like that's untrue. I does a lot on my own. I wasn't all the way legally blind my whole life. And I feel like that if I am doing it on my own, I mean, I can go off of my memory. And I does things going off of my memory. I just need a little help as far as, like, a little support.
Do you understand what she's asking for that you're not giving her? That's the part I think I want to say.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is she asking for that you're not giving her?
She's going through a hard time, and she wants me to be more understanding, and I need to give her more understanding. I wasn't doing that. I admit that. But
you haven't been compassionate and caring.
I care, and but just not the way she wanted. And I wanted,
Being compassionate to someone in a way that doesn't make them feel better is not compassion. Do you see what I'm saying? Compassion is, I'll do what she needs in order to feel better and support her. Even if it's not what you would need in that circumstance, you got to figure out what she needs. See what I'm saying?
It's like this. She want to take the doctor's medicines, but the same thing, the vitamins and the things that they put in the medicines, take out the drugs, she could just be using that.
That very well may be true, but that's not what I'm talking about, medical treatment. I'm talking about being a man who's at home, loving a woman who's having a hard time. Do you care for her? Do you talk to her? Do you hold her? Do you listen to her? That's the part that's brought her here. Do you see that part? Mm-hmm. This is something that I don't know a great deal about, and I always like to learn new things, and I think maybe you could learn a new thing or two. So I have here Marsha Farrow, the president of the Georgia Council of the Blind, and she's going to help me understand more about her challenges and also help you explain more about what you can do to help your wife.
And I'm going to be honest with you, just to be whatever you want to call it, bro. From his point of view, I would say he got to be dealing with it. He probably frustrated, Frustrated. I know I mean, I'm not cool with it. I wouldn't be cool with it. You wake up and roll over and your girl can't see the next morning. I wouldn't be cool with it, and I get it. I understand that you might be frustrated and it's fucked up and all of. I get all of that, bro. I get all of that, bro. And as men, you know how we carry it. We ain't gonna really talk about it too much. We ain't gonna really get into it too much, you know, compartmentalize it and keep pushing on. But yeah, bro, he probably dealing through some stuff mentally that he probably got to get situated out. I can't sit up here and say what it is for certain, but I can only say that in that situation, that's how I would feel. I would feel frustrated. Like, what the fuck I do? What did we do to deserve that? How we get here? How we get here, bro? We goddamn laying in the bed watching Spider-Man one day, and then the next day, like, damn, bro, that's tough. But I will say that it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse as a man. Gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen, bro. It don't matter how you make it happen, how much it costs for you to make it happen, where you gotta be to make it happen, who you gotta be with, none of that matter. None of it matter, bro. Have to make it happen.
I've been talking to Mr. and Mrs. Phelps about the challenges and coping mechanisms of having someone who has the disability of being blind. So I thought I'd go to an expert, Ms. Marsha Farrell, president of the Georgia Council of the Blind, and I'd like her to come forward, please. Nick, if you could bring her to the witness stand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Farrow, this is Judge Toller. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your presence here and your expertise. You've heard what we've been talking about with Mr. and Mrs. Phelps. Can you enlighten us at all about some of the things you know about the challenges and the coping mechanisms that may help them in their marriage and issues?
I'd just like to share that I am visually impaired. I have retinitis pigmentosa, which is in some ways very similar to what Courtney has. First of all, I would just like to offer up these glasses for you, Judge, just to get an idea of what it is like a little bit to have your vision distorted.
Distorted and impaired. Now, what's on these glasses that does that for me?
That would be some Vaseline.
Vaseline, good for everything.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Wow.
How is that for you, Judge?
It's, it makes me feel separated from the world.
Damn.
And it makes all of the world blend together. So there's no fine definitions, and there's not a lot of you know, all of these people are a streak of color. Mm-hmm. And if I didn't know they were people already, I might not figure that out.
Man, that's depressing. That's depressing. I couldn't imagine y'all not being able to see me or me not being able to see y'all. I'd be depressed, bro. It ain't a man. I wish her the best, bro. I wish her the best, man. Whatever. I wish her the best, bro. I couldn't. Everybody go y'all try it. Try it out. Go to the dollar store. Go get some glasses from the dollar store. Put some Vaseline on. Just try. I'm going to do it. I don't have nothing. But the next one, the next video, yeah. We gonna try this out, bro. That's sick, bro. I would be depressed, man. I would be depressed, bro. You can't see the sky. You can't see the probably the little things that we take for granted. The little things that we take for granted. Y'all know how, like, when it's about to rain and sometimes the sky be orange or something like that, you looking like, damn, that's crazy. Or, you know, you might be looking at the ocean or something, and then you get, bro. That's depressing.
It's halting. It makes me feel disengaged, I think, is the word I'm looking for. I think we should have Mr. Phelps put some on, don't you? Mm-hmm. Let's have Mr. Phelps put some on.
Yeah.
kind of see how that's how your wife sees the world? It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty. I just blur.
Just blurred.
Yeah.
You're in a fog. You really can't see anything. Ms. Merrill, is there anything that you would like to tell Mr. Phelps about the things and he can do and the ways he can help his wife cope? Or anything you would tell Mrs. Phelps to help her cope?
It's so important to have a support group, others that understand what it's like to be visually impaired. And, you know, Cedric, you need a support group of men or women who also understand how it feels to be married to a person who's visually impaired. There's nothing.
Listen, man, that is important. Them groups, y'all might laugh at them, meet up, market. Use them social medias for good. Use them for good, bro. Whatever you're going through, it's another person out there that's going through it with you, bro. I promise. I promise. They might have been going through it for 20 years and you've been going through it for 20 days. Or you could have been going through it for 20 days and they've been going through it for 20 minutes, bro. But having that support system, bro, I promise you, it'll make a world of difference. It'll make a world of difference. Not only just being able to talk to it about it with somebody, but it's talking to it about it with somebody who can relate. Me personally, I ain't gonna say I don't want to talk to you, but I like talking to people who can relate. Can you relate to going through this? Can you relate to going through losing your mermaid and having to go swim 1,000 seas to go find that ass again? If you can't relate to that, bro, I ain't gonna say I can't talk to you, but you just giving me your opinion at that point in time. That's just your opinion, bro, but yeah, make sure y'all stay involved. Like I said, if you're going through it, find a little meetup group. I know it might sound cheesy and it sound corny. You like, man, whatever, cool, I got it. Bro, just try it out. Just try it out. And if you try it out and you don't like it, then you ain't never got to go back again. You don't never have to go. You ain't never got to do it again. But just try it. Just try it out, man. Learn something.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you so much, Ms. Barrow. I never would have had that information without you, and I appreciate you coming, and I appreciate you enlightening both me and the Phelps very much. Yeah. I'm going to have Nick escort you back to the seat. You didn't leave those glasses on very long, Mr. Phelps. Was it disconcerting for you?
It was hurting. It was crazy. I tried to leave it on, but that's crazy.
She deals with that crazy every day, and she can't take them off.
That's right.
Mrs. Phelps, when he was wearing those glasses, you started to cry. What made you so upset?
Because it's like I wanted him to understand what I go through, and I understand that he wanted me to be more, independent, and that's what I was trying to show him by. I want to be more independent, but I just need his help, and by him knowing exactly how I feel to not have that vision, I wanted him to be put in my shoes for a second, and he finally got put there, and that was just like a rejoice moment for me, because it's like he didn't understand.
Mr. Phelps, anything you want to do right now, an urge from your heart, from your soul.
My wife, right?
Get your ass over there.
Do it.
I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Man, y'all got me fucked up,
I knew it was
man.
good. I knew that it was hard. I thought it was dark. I didn't know. I don't know how it feel to be blind, you know.
But that's why we brought Miss Farrell here, and you've learned. We're going to take that for what it is, and we're going to leave that with you, and I appreciate you admitting that you didn't understand.
And shout out to her, bro. She been screaming it the whole time, and I just realized she keeps saying he just don't understand. He don't understand, and maybe he really, really, really just didn't understand. Shout out to her, because she could have went off. Well, if you know that I can't see, then you should know I need help with this. And if you know that I can't do this, and then you should know that I need that. And now you run around the house like a tyrant. Yeah, you going around the house, yeah, bro, shout out to her. Big shout out to her, man, for being patient, for being understanding with him not understanding. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, like the video. We got to do better with that, dude. Yeah. I'm I'm glad that we here. We got to do a better job with that, man. Listen, it ain't no way it's that many people watching these videos and y'all not hitting that like button, bro. Hit that button if you really like the video. If you enjoy the video, bro, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Get it out to more people. That way more people can see it. That's how the algorithm works. That's how the algorithm work. But yeah, man, in this situation, man, shout out to her. A little quick hot plug up in there. Yes, sir.
And letting us know now you have a better concept of that. Now I'm gonna stop appreciating you for a minute.
Make sure.
And then we're gonna talk about why you've been cheating on her. Mrs. Phelps, did you find out that he was cheating on you at some point?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about that.
Well, this how it happened. Well, since I've been dealing with my disability, I haven't been more sexually involved with him at that time. And, you know, it brings my sex drive down a little bit by me dealing with my disability. And Cedric feels the need if ain't nobody showing him, you know, affection in the area, he goes out and he go get it on his own.
Have you caught him at it?
He had to be honest with me because he lied to me first and told me that it wasn't like that. And until I kept calling his phone, he don't answer his phone for me. When he leaves with his partners and stuff, he doesn't answer his phone at all. And that particular day, I called him, and I fell asleep at my family member's house, and I'd be back home. And as soon as he got there, I said, you stayed the night with some girl. My stomach already told me. Let me know who. And from there, he thought someone told me. So he just went on like, okay, I did it, and I'm sorry. But that's how he came about. He had to be honest with me because the face expression of how he came in, his vibe and everything, and then he wasn't smelling like home.
Wasn't smelling like home.
Wasn't smelling like
Mr.
home.
Phelps, what do you want to say about
First
that?
of all, that was around when we just knew each other for 3 years. That was the beginning of the relationship. Her eyes was not that bad around that time, and it was her friends and that was keeping her out for a while. So I had ended up feeling neglected a little bit, and that's how that happened.
That's how that happened.
Yeah. And you know, she said, you know, you're not trying hard enough because I didn't believe in getting a job. I wasn't in there working. I wasn't a father. I just started being a father, so I had my faults and I messed up.
Okay. Leveling up here, Mr. Phelps. Leveling up
he
here.
did his thing.
But my understanding is you say she cheated on you too. Did that happen, that Mrs. Phelps cheated on you?
She never cheated on me. She just was saying it.
Right.
Like
at
the time she said, all right, you're not trying hard enough. I don't think this. And I was talking to a guy like 3 years into our relationship, and I felt like crap because I was broke, and I felt like nobody wanted me. And she said that, and then come to find out, she said I was joking or something. So I don't know.
I got it. I think I know what's going on here, and I think I'm going to say what's going on here. I was prepared not to like you at all, but I think I was wrong about that. I think you've been
honest,
less than compassionate, less than your best husband self. I think you haven't understood her pain or tried to, but I also think you're coming from an environment where that was not demonstrated to you, and you're trying to get better bit by bit and piece by piece. And you're not quite there yet, and I want to applaud you for that. I'm not going to just dig at you for the things that you haven't done. I want you to applaud for the leveling up that you have done. And I also want to applaud you for what you had said here today about your revelation about what she's going through having put those glasses on. Mrs. Phelps, I just love myself some you. I think you're strong. I think you're beautiful. I think you've stayed with him through this struggle, even though it had been difficult. I think you're a lot of the reasons that he's leveled up in this world. Because you're a good woman, and he knows you're a good woman, and he's trying to be a better man on your behalf. He's going to level up again after this today and try to be more compassionate.
I'm the only one that's getting emotional, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Hey, I don't even know what to plug in right now, y'all. I ain't really, I'm just on some I gotta type something up real quick, y'all. Don't trip off of me. Say what's up to each other in the comment, man. Type where you from. Comment where you from. City, state, zip code. Mascot. Comment. Do whatever you want to do, bro. This crazy.
And loving about this very difficult thing. And I hold out hope now. When I came out, I thought it just was going to be.
I seen it.
I hold out hope now. When I came out, I thought it just was going to be raggedy. But it's not raggedy. You a strong, good woman that a man wants to change for, and I think Mr. Phelps is just the man to do it. Am I right?
Hell yeah.
Then this matter is adjourned. Good luck to the both of you.
That's all right, man. That's top 5. That's top 5 right there. That got to go in the top 5, man. I'm blown away, bro. I'm blown away, bro. And it ain't. I kind of felt like what the judge said. You kind of was prepared to not like him. He seemed like he was dismissive. Oh, you know more than the doctor. She not doing this. She could be doing this when she doing that. But he really cared. He really cared. And it's like, I get the frustration. I see where he coming from with the frustration part. You frustrated because you want that shit gone. Like, fuck that. I want my mermaid back. I'm right back there. We trying to get right back there. But life, man. Life. That's one of them things in life that you just can't control. You can't control that, bro. And I get that. I can't say exactly. But I do understand the fact that, some that come crashing down in your world and you get frustrated about it. And you're frustrated because you can't do anything about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That's probably why he kept saying, oh, you can do this, that, and the third, do this, that. But then he got to look at it from her point of view. She might be tired from 2016 surgeries. She might be tired from it, bro. She might have got to the point where she didn't just, I don't want to say that, where she accepted it. But there's no telling how she feeling. You can't really tell how she feel, bro. She probably don't even know how she feel because she never went through it. You don't know how to feel. And that's cool. She entitled to that, bro. She's entitled to that. But through the midst of your frustrations, man, I'm going to tell y'all this. Learn a lesson. Don't get in your own way. Don't let your own frustrations and anger problems and all of that stop you from getting what you deserve or what you want in this life. That is, man, please don't do that. Please don't do it. Let it be another don't let it be no reason, but just not that one, bro. Don't get in your own way. Don't get in your own way. And like I say, bro, I can see where the frustration come from, but that's why we gotta do that. Shout out to Judge T for bringing the Shout out to Judge T for bringing that specialist, for bringing the specialist up there and actually saying, I'm serious. I'm dead serious on one of these videos, so that means y'all gotta keep watching them. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna get the glasses and the Vaseline and that look out of it, bro, because that's crazy. That is crazy, bro, and it's good. Matter of fact, y'all got some homework because y'all don't like to like videos, so I'm going to give you something else to do. It's either like the video or do this. I know y'all ain't going to want to do this. Go talk to your girl. Whoever you with, your boyfriend, whoever it is, and be like, yeah, what's your biggest problem? Like, all right, not biggest problem, but something that, just went wrong. Let's just say, I don't know. He went to the store, he got the shoes, they gave him the shoe that was on display, so then he had to go take it back. You go do that one day and see how you feel about it. Or if it's your girl, we got 1,000. We got 1,000. Say you went to the salon, they broke your nail, but then the nail can get shaved down, and then you had to go back to go get it retouched, and then all of that. Then you go do all of that, bro. You go do all of that. We need to start putting each other in each other's shoes because we thinking from this perspective. You thinking from your perspective, but it's a different perspective, bro, from what they going through. Different perspective, different feelings. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. But shout out for her, bro. I said shout out for her. Shout out to her. Shout out to her for, like I say, for holding it down and being strong. She inspired me. She inspired me, and that's one thing, man. The highest act of human form. Ain't that the word? I think that's how it go. But the highest act of a human, bro, is to inspire. And I set out. I make these videos to inspire y'all, but she inspired me. She inspired me, bro. Keep going. It shouldn't be anything that stop you. It shouldn't be nothing that stop you, bro. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Y'all make sure y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family's always love. Here we out.